I have a really quick announcement because we have to get it out there because it's a lot for people to understand, and we want we want people to know about this. But the very first night on Saturday night, we're actually of the Junk Expo, we're actually giving away $1,000 cash. Ooh. And we're drawing a name, and they're walking away with $1,000. And
we're gonna do it single, so we go to a strip club after.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with the money afterwards. Doesn't matter to me. It's not a gift card. It's not a check. It's money. It's $1,000.
Money.
And the way to win that is whenever on social media, whenever you see a post about the Junk Expo, you share it. Tag somebody that you think should come and hashtag Junk Expo. And you can do that as many times as you want. Every time we see it, your name will be entered to win $1,000. It could be in there 20 times, 50 times. It doesn't matter. It just increases your chances. But every time you see an Expo post, share it, and you'll get entered to win $1,000 cash on Saturday.
Carson wants to know, is Ricardo going to the Expo this year? Yeah, man, everybody in the chat, you got to go over, send Ricardo a DM, invite him to the Expo. I challenged him to an arm wrestling match. I hope he comes through and all that. So let's see if we can make it happen. I'd love to have Ricky come on. Wait, is Ricky allowed to come on the property? Are we going to let security let him on?
Yeah, he can get his ticket at the junk-expo.com. So
that's right.
You better get it pretty quick. But yeah, he's more than welcome.
But it's double the price for Ricky. That's it.
I think I think the more people come to the Junk Expo, with your egos, and you come to the Junk Expo, you're going to learn when you come to the Junk Expo, none of that matters anymore because it's a brother and sisterhood. When you come to these places, you're like, I'm not even worried about that. There's people like I didn't talk to over there, but when I went to the Junk Expo, I talked to them. And everything is like, it's love when you come to this. It's like going to the wood. I never went to Woodstock, but it's probably like the Woodstock of junk removal.
Really
and you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree. It's great. You can't even describe how it feels, but just to be in the building with all the other junk haulers and just shake hands and meet and chop it up and ask them how they're doing business and what's working for them.
Mm-hmm. It's a blessing when we all come together and we all see each other and talk to each other. And I'm starstruck when I see other people. People are starstruck when they see me, and I'm just like.
Charlie just said Ricky ain't paying for shit. He would have to pick up 8 fridges just to pay for the ticket.
I guarantee you, if Ricky, he's probably watching, if Ricky came to the Junk Expo, his followers, his viewers will blow up. I guarantee you, if he came to the Junk Expo.
There's a lot.
Oh, Carson was at your event, Andrew. He said we all had a good time at Andrew's event. I won a mentorship from Matt and Jojo. It was great. Oh, wow.
Hey, you know what? Carson got a badass dump truck. I want to let him know, hey, the wrap looks clean.
Wait, is that car? Did he get the junk guys? Is that?
Yeah, it looks.
My God.
That's
what I was talking about, Mr. E. That shit is fire, bro. You got to see the wrap on this truck.
Paul, I started doing $45 fridges before I sold my company.
Did you really? And what was it to get your foot in the door?
Dude, okay, so Russ Berry would probably call me a fool for this, but there's a method to the madness of why you would do $45 fridges.
1-800-JUNK does that with the
$59 mattresses. Do you know why?
Yeah, because you get door now. Yeah, you get your foot in, and now
it's called a loss leader. It's the biggest play in the game. So LTV, lifetime value, right? So what is the lifetime value of a customer? So if you can get in the door with the customer for $59 and you can park your truck, get advertising exposure, ask to put a yard sign, do 5 door hangers up and down the street, give them a referral coupon code, put them in your database, remarket to them. That's 5 points of entry that I've just given you from me just getting them in the database. And then after that, you could remarket to them. They might do a referral. You can ask to put a yard sign. You get the exposure from driving around. You do the door. There's so many entry points of why. So you might lose money in the long term. So for somebody who has no money in their bank account right now, so let's say you're just starting and it's costing you $5 to get to the customer and you have no money in your bank and you're broke and you're starting junk removal, fine. A loss leader makes no sense. You will lose money today doing a $60 mattress. But what if 2 years later you take 100 loss leaders over the year, 100 mattress removals at $59, 100 people, but 2 years later, 20% of them rehire you, and then maybe the exposure of marketing. And
Well, Andrew, doesn't
And if you
hold
had
on
a-
1 second, though. I just want to say this real quick.
This is
I
a good
think
one. This is a good
one
one.
of the coaches said, I think it might be Kevin, where he says each junk customer is worth $5,000 over time. So by you doing that $45 fridge, you've now getting somebody $5,000 in the long
over
run.
time. So over time, lifetime value is, so in SaaS software, lifetime value is over a year, right? You determine a lifetime value of a customer over a year. Netflix lifetime value, actually, if you go look at their public documents, a lifetime. So what does Netflix cost right now? $15.99 a month, right? For the 4K subscription, $9.99 for ads, $20.99 for multiple devices. The average customer cost of a Netflix subscription is $15.99. What do you think the lifetime value of a Netflix subscriber is? They actually span Netflix subscriptions over 10 fucking years, right?
Yeah.
So if it costs you $1,000 to get a Netflix subscriber, but they have the bankroll to run it for $15.99 over 10 years, would you take it? If you're a broke motherfucker with no money, absolutely not.
So,
Long run
Matt,
play.
Junk removal is the same. Can you afford the loss leader over the course of 2 years? Junk removal is a 2-year business. Can you afford a $59 mattress over 2 years? Can you lose $10, $20 to maybe get a repeat customer over 2 years or a referral? Absolutely.
Matt, let's tie Matt and Jojo into this. What's your thoughts on that? And would you do like anything like a $45 fridge? You know, like now where you are, or when you first came in?
Maybe when you first start out, but I feel like if you got enough business coming in and you're an established business, you shouldn't have to really do that. I know 1-800 Got Junk does that, probably keep your guys busy, and it's a lost lead too, but we stay pretty consistent with business. So for us out here in California, me driving, picking that up, some refrigerators are a pain in the ass inside the house. I don't want to, I just not worth my time. I'd rather go fishing. That's just me. And Andrew, just so you know, I get you a black box for $250.
I was going to say,
and Matt, everybody's like, they're okay. So here's everybody's different.
Yeah, everyone's different.
Ricardo
for sure.
uses the fridges for his haunted house, right? Not everybody can have extra land to do a haunted house. Like everybody, but what I'm saying is you can start at $50. So when I sold Jedi Junk Removal, by the way, guys, I sold Jedi Junk Removal December 15th. I changed my pricing structure. I had a $150 minimum, but I changed my pricing structure 2 months before I sold to $50 minimum for wine coolers. Wine coolers was once I got there, a fridge was $150, a sofa was $250. But dude, that changed everything for me. In those last 2 months, I started getting all these. It was annoying because like driving in LA for a $50 fucking wine cooler, but they were in my database and I was gathering.
It's a long run play. Yeah.
It was an LTV play, lifetime value play. And I'm not there to reap the rewards now because I sold the company, but
it made sense. Yeah,
it made sense
because
I had the bankroll to sacrifice the loss. I had enough money.
I get what you're saying, man. Like where I am right now, at the time I'm in, that would make sense for me to do something like that. For Matt and Jojo, hell no. They got so much business, it doesn't make sense.
That's what I was trying to get into, was with a person who is just starting and they did have a CRM called Autopilot, which they should have. And if they were doing $50 refrigerators, but they're getting so many clients into their CRM, then at the end of the year, they do a text blast for a, what is it? A penny a blast? It's
a fraction.
So imagine if you were new and then you did this all year And then that would pay for your whole CRM for that whole year. And you'll have so many clients built in your database. And Andrew, there's a nice plug right there for your brother.
Hey, so Andrew, what I would do over here is I would do mattresses for $59. I would do that because I can drop them off for free or cut them and dump them.
Yep.
I wouldn't do it for the refrigerators because
They cost.
they cost.
They cost a lot.
Gasoline's $5.99. They're a pain in the ass. I'd rather do mattresses.
I remember I got some monster tires, like those giant ass tires.
Oh man, how would you move that?
I know the secret to
I
that.
sawzalled them up and put them into a plastic trap. Yeah.
Hold on, yo, call up the CrossFit places or goat
Oh,
farms, baby.
Yeah,
They take those things. They like those.
yeah. Or you just post them. You know, there's a lot of people on the Facebook groups who will take them for free too because they want their home gym. I've been waiting for a tire like that.
Denise says, and you guys said Ricky was retarded. Absolutely not. Method to the madness. No, we say Ricky's retarded for everything else he does.
So Ricky, like Ricardo he's not the, like, I say this candidly. I love you, Ricardo. He does give bad advice. He said not to get insurance. That's objectively bad advice. Ricardo, I'm sorry. That is bad advice. But also, he does give some objectively good advice. Don't go blow your money on ads. Don't go blow your money on on trucks. Don't go blow your money on websites. Do it yourself. He gives good advice, but he also gives, Ricardo, you should have insurance. That's objectively bad advice. So, but anyway,
Andrew, do you get up in the morning and do you watch Ricardo's video?
I do, unfortunately.
Okay. Just wanted to ask.
I wake up early, and Ricardo and I, we go back. He used to talk shit on me. I used to talk, so, like we have that like camaraderie now. So now I watch his shit and just go talk shit on him, and he talks shit on me.
Hold on, Charlie's saying something. He's getting a little spicy in here right now.
Who's Charlie?
Charlie, I don't know. We haven't figured out, but Charlie, he started getting a little disrespectful with people. Then he calmed down a little. Let's hear. He said, "Weren't you just talking shit last week, Two-Face? I mean, yee. Now you're kissing ass. What are you doing? You're Two-Face now, Mr. Yee? What are you doing to Charlie?"
No.
What?
Am I talking? He said, "Am I talking shit to Charlie?" You think?
No, I think he meant
talking shit to me.
No, I don't. We don't talk shit to anybody on this show.
I don't think
you know what I mean. We like to
the rust.
Yeah, he was more like the mediator.
This show is all about solutions. And we want to help people get back together and answer questions. And at the end of the day, walk away from the table. You don't got to hate each other.
Hey, listen,
you don't
bro,
gotta be mad.
hey, listen, hey,
You know
Mr. E, we're not some counselors over here, man.
Well,
what we here trying to do is get the truth, no fluff, and that's all, man. We want to know what's real, but we ain't playing no counselors, love counsel over here, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, we want to get people on the show too, but we don't want to, people thinking we're bullies because that's where we're not. We just want to.
Oh man,
we just want answers.
We let both sides say their piece, man, and we stay neutral the whole way, bro. That's our thing.